Gosh, I don't. It's just like hot dog water, isn't it?
Probably. Oh my god, that smells awful.
Nah, not terrible. Not as bad as I was expecting. It has a flavor to it, but it's not.
Let me see.
It kind of try to think of it as like ramen noodle juice, kind of. It's got a sharp taste to it though.
That's tough.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Birdwatching Podcast, where we ask chicks questions to get answers for you guys. Today I have a very special guest. Her name is Lavi Nastase.
Nastase.
Nastase. Okay. We're keeping that in. I was close. Is that Italian?
Romanian.
Romanian. Very cool. Is that where your parents were originally from?
Yes.
And they're immigrants.
Yes, they are.
That's dope.
Immigrants from Romania.
Hey, yo.
Represent.
What's like the common like dish from Romania? Like, what did you eat at Christmas?
Christmas? We call them something else in Romanian, but like they're like stuffed cabbage rolls.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we call them sarmale.
Oh,
so
salamale.
Sarmale.
Salamale.
Yeah.
Sarmale.
Yeah, you're saying it.
Perfecto.
Right.
That's
Perfecto.
Spanish. So good.
we call it sarmale, or my parents usually make their homemade sausages around that time.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
they're so
I believe
good.
it. Is that like kielbasa? Is that what it's called? Or is it just sausage?
They're called oh shoot, crème brûlée. Oh my god,
crème brûlée.
Crème brûlée. I can't even say myself.
Hey, I can't either.
I like grew up speaking it, but I swear there's some things.
Can you still speak it?
Yeah, I can.
No way. That is the coolest thing to me.
100%. So
that's insane. I've been trying to learn Spanish on Duolingo. And
oh yeah.
not very good at it, but
Mi casa es su casa.
Sí. Business propositions. We don't actually do that anymore. I wish we did, but we changed up the game, so we haven't done that in a while.
That was cool.
That was
I'm a
fun
birdie, if anyone doesn't know.
Yeah, true. She's a
fan.
long time listener, first time caller. All right, so first thing we do, Rooster review. Try out a beverage. We got a super fun one today.
Okay.
Me and Lavi go back way to college, so I figured we'd bring back the Four Locos.
Woo! So excited.
I haven't had a Four Loco, man, probably in like 4 years.
Yeah, I honestly barely drink them.
You didn't even drink them when they were kind of cool.
Yeah, like barely drink them. Like I think like if a guy had it at a party, like
you'd take a sip.
They would, well, yeah, because they'd offer it. I'd be like, sure,
Yeah.
but it was like
before COVID.
Yeah, like I've had them, but not like my own really. So
well, hey, here you go.
Yeah, my first one.
Gotta treat you right. All right, today we're trying out I think this is a new one. It's called Loco USA.
Ooh.
And I don't even know if they know what flavor it is. But what's your guess? What do you think it's going to taste like?
USA, man. I don't know.
I'm thinking they took like a white cherry flavor, a blue raspberry flavor, and a cherry flavor and like mixed them or something.
That's a great guess. Like I wouldn't.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say, blueberry or something.
All right, so what we do is we try them out, give them a review. Got to give a decimal because no decimal is rookie scores. Let's go. We're so having you back. This is already too much fun.
Oh, God.
All right. I'm going to take a little sniff.
Yeah.
It smells funky. It smells like what I expected. But I'm kind of excited, to be honest.
I'm like trying to like describe what it smells like.
It's like,
but
I think I smell blue raspberry or something.
Yeah, like cherry kind of.
All right.
Okay.
What is it?
Hit it and quit it. No, kidding.
Hit it and quit it. I think it's
knock it,
knock it and dock it, right?
What was the other one? Sail it and
or not. The original one was dink it and sink it.
Yeah.
And now it's knock it and dock it.
Wait, why'd you change it again?
Because I kind of ripped it off from have you ever heard of Rhett and Link? Do you know those two guys? They're big on YouTube. No. They always do like are like hot foods good cold. Like, we'll find out, and then they'll take like hot foods and freeze them or stuff like that. So they'd always do like dink it and sink it. And so then I kind of took it from them, and then people in the comments were like, you got to stop doing that.
Oh, so you had to make it your own.
Right.
Yeah.
So now it's knock it and dock it.
Yeah.
All right, let's try them out. Knock it.
Knock it.
And dock it.
God.
Yeah, that's what it used to taste like. That is what it tastes like.
Fresh from your flashbacks
like
right
having
now.
all this nostalgia.
Like, God.
Oh my gosh.
I remember you from freshman year, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was probably drinking these, to be honest with you.
Probably. Do you know how we met?
I think was it at a party?
Yes. Do you know?
I remember one specific party that was very funny to me. But
Whoa,
you go first.
Okay. I remember because my old best friend.
I know her name still, I think. Can you say it or no? You don't want to say it?
You can say it. I don't
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I know her.
Yeah. Not friends anymore.
Oh, shit.
No, I know.
Timestamp.
Nothing against her. Just anyways,
Yeah,
but we were at like, I don't know, one of the Barstool Booth House, whatever they called it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she, I guess, had like met you or like saw you, and she came up to me. She's like, "You have to meet this guy. Totally your type." And I was like, "God, what? Who is this?" And so only because she knew I liked long hair, because like there was this other kid that went to GCU that I was like so
crazy about.
Yeah. And he had long hair, and I loved that like surfer type of look freshman year. And so she's like, "You have to meet him," and I was like, "Okay." So then I met you, but I don't really like remember like you just had that like cool vibe to you. You're just kind of yeah.
What's up?
You're just like leaning up against a wall, I think.
What's up? What a douche.
What's
up,
Jack? Yeah. I was like, all right.
Man, that
he
kid
kind of
sucks.
seems like a little bit of a tool.
Yeah.
No, kidding.
Hey, I don't blame you.
No.
I probably was a little bit of a tool at that time.
You're nice. You just had that vibe that was just like,
yeah.
Jack, Jack,
I play lacrosse.
Yeah, it's kind of like the vibe you had, but I didn't hate it. I was just like, all right.
That's funny. All right, let's talk about the rooster.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Let me try it one more time.
Yeah. You already forget how good it was? It's got a bite to it. Like, it's got a...
yeah, like a kick. Like, you're just like, what the...
It almost tastes like wine a little bit. Like, it has a...
yeah.
Like a really...
rosé or something.
like a sugary blue raspberry rosé. That's weird.
I gotta say, though, it's not, like, too bad.
It's not terrible. Oh, my
terrible.
gosh.
Like, I would drink it.
This is 14%.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's why I'm like, I can't drink this whole thing.
It's like a big-ass glass of wine, to be honest. All right, I think I have my rating. Do you have yours? You think you know what it is yet? Or do you want me to go first and give you a ballpark?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 4.3.
Okay, I was around the same, like 4.5.
Right. I don't think it's good enough to, like, I think for me, 5 is like, oh, I could drink that. Somebody else probably has to buy it for me. But, like, I would drink it and not, like, stress about it. Like, it would be good enough to drink.
Yeah, like, this is good, like, for all you college people out there.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a bad one. Like, I would drink it, shotgun it, maybe.
That would get you going.
Should I do it?
That's like shotgunning a bottle of wine almost.
No, literally.
You would be funky.
On my ass if I did that.
That is so funny.
No.
Yeah, so I'm going to go 4.3. What are you thinking?
4.5.
Okay.
Because it's not, like, bad. Like, I would drink it if, like you said, if someone bought it for me. But
right. I'll probably keep sipping on it because I don't have to drive home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
If you don't want to drink it, don't feel like you have to.
It's like not bad, but I don't. Like, I'm not trying to get.
You're totally fine.
You're just like slobbering all over.
Falls asleep on the mic.
You're like, Lavi, it's time to go home.
Lavi, the episode's over. What? Huh?
Ew. I'm just like cuddling up against your like stuffed animal.
Like, okay, good night, Mom. All right. So usually we play Truth or Dare. Today we're going to be playing a game called Swipe Right.
Oh, thank God.
And it's not really...
I didn't want to play Truth or Dare.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's not really a game, I guess, but we're just going to be talking about Tinder a little bit. So I found this subreddit on Reddit, and it talks about all these like weird stories, these weird encounters on Tinder. So I'm going to read these off to you, and then you're going to tell me like how you'd interpret it or how you would react if you were the person like receiving the treatment.
Okay.
So here's your first one. This one's called The Dude with the Mysterious Backpack. This girl said, I went on a date with this guy I met on Tinder who seemed pretty nice. We met up at a park, and when I saw him, I noticed that he was carrying this really big backpack. At the end of the date, I asked him about it. He told me that it was a secret, but that he'd show me anyway. We hid behind this tree, and he opened up the bag to reveal what seemed like hundreds of really creepy stuffed monkey animals. I was horrified, especially when he said, they all sleep in my bed every night just like you can. What's even worse is that sometimes I'll still see him at the park with that giant backpack. So let's say you match with a guy on Tinder. He says, let's go to this park down the road. You show up. He's got a massive backpack on. And when he opens it up and shows you what's inside, there's a bunch of creepy monkey stuffed animals.
I'd probably like my first question would be like, why monkeys?
Yeah,
First of all, like
he must have like a weird obsession.
Yeah.
Like something from when he was younger, maybe.
Yeah.
But it seems like out of the normal behavior.
Yeah, I'd probably like. I'd be nice to him for the rest of the date, but I'd be like wanting to leave for sure.
Like right at that point.
Yeah, like I'd be like, I
think that's normal though. Most people in that situation, girl or guy, like even if I'm on a date with a girl and she like opens up her purse and she's got a bunch of like Russian dolls or like something weird, you know, like a bunch of like 40 boxes of chiclets or something. I'd be like, why? Like that's so not like, normal.
Yeah, no.
So
but I'm sure there's people out there like that.
Like a lot of people, I bet.
Yeah. I mean, that's a true story.
That's
right?
a true story. I got a couple more too. I think the general consensus though is if you're a normal person, you're probably like, okay, just like keep it cool, stay nice to him so he doesn't kill me, and then get out of there as soon as I can.
I'd probably tell him to put that in his bio then. Be like, you should put that in your bio so people know.
He's like, I'm deleting Tinder. You're the one.
Yeah, like, swipe left. Is that how it works? I don't know.
Swipe left in person.
Yeah, I don't have Tinder. So.
All right, here's another one. This one's called The Future That Was Already Planned. She said, the whole date he kept putting his hand over mine and cutting me off to say, you're so pretty. He asked me to stand and turn for him and told me not to talk politics. When I asked what his plans were for the rest of the week, he said he'd be introducing me to his family and maybe looking for a place to live together. I dodged the goodnight kiss and got very emotional texts from him for weeks after. So, different question. Have you ever been in a situation with a guy where he thought there was more there, but you knew there wasn't, and he was just like still consistently hitting you up for a while? Mm-hmm. What's that like? Because I don't think that happens as much for guys. It's more common in girls.
It's hard because like I want to be nice. Like I always want to turn down people nicely. Like I don't know. It's like being rejected. Like I always try to make it seem like they're not being rejected, and I'm like, oh, I'm just not mentally there yet.
Yeah, I'm just not ready to date.
Not ready for a relationship or something like that. And so, I mean, there's been times when it's like, yeah, not really ready to date, but like they're great guys. I'm just like, I don't know.
Right. But those specific situations, you're like, try to let them down easy.
Yeah, I try to let them down easy just because I feel bad like hurting people's feelings.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Especially a person like specifically like that though, because you know that there is something like either they've had issues in the past with relationships or they've never been in that situation before and don't really know like the cultural norm of how to act. Yeah. That you don't want to be the person that's like, ew, you're gross. Like, get away from me. My
roommate was actually dating someone kind of like that.
Really?
Like, very.
Like, we're going to get married.
Yes. Ooh. Like, and told her he loved her, like literally within the first week. And I was like, oh. And, like, so she was definitely taken back, as anyone would be.
Right.
Like,
normal response.
Yeah. And so I was like, just see it through him. Just see it through him. Maybe.
Got to see it through my boy.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was thinking. See it through my boy. But I was like, let's see it through, you know, like, we'll see, you know, maybe he's a good guy. Just because her last relationship wasn't, like, as great. So I was like, maybe he's, like, a good guy, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Play it out. I don't know. Maybe he'll.
Well, he probably is a good guy.
Maybe he just, like, knew, like, you were the one or something. No.
Sounds a little bit like you're justifying, though. Like, you're like, maybe, like,
yeah, but I knew if I was in the situation.
Like, I'm out.
I'm out,
for
dude.
For that reason, I'm out.
Like, I don't know, maybe. I was trying to be nice. I'm no way, shape, or form to give relationship advice. So
hey, me neither.
Disclaimer.
I'm trying to learn from the podcast, so I still don't even really know what's going on.
Is there a reason, like, I have a question for you, actually.
Yeah, go for it.
Is there a reason you...
Go ahead.
Is there a reason you only interview girls? Or you like... You know, like, is it
like speed dating? You think I'm speed dating?
Yeah, like, no. I'm curious. Like, not that it's bad or anything. Like,
right.
But, like, is there a reason? Like, are you trying to find your wife on yours? Like, what is it?
Come on. one of these birds got to
girls.
Come on.
Like, is that what it is?
Still watching. I'm going to get to, like, season 7 and still not have a wife. No. The purpose behind it was I had started doing this podcast with another buddy. So it was me and my buddy named Adam. And we actually called it The Rooster. So it had nothing to do with girls at first. It was totally like me and him just wanted to start a podcast. And then we shot 3 episodes and I didn't post any of them. But when I went back to edit them, I would catch myself like kind of getting bored watching myself.
Yeah.
And that's like a pretty bad sign because it's like it's me. So like if I'm not even invested in myself, who else is?
Did you post those?
Nope. I still got them stashed away.
I was like, dang, I'm not an OG birdie. Like what the heck?
No, never posted them. I actually still had long hair at the time when we were shooting. It was like down to my shoulders.
Really?
And then I cut it off right before the first episode of Birdwatching.
Okay.
Yeah. So we started with the rooster.
Bummer.
I know. Yeah, I know you like your surfer guys.
So dumb.
No, so we started with me and him, and then I kind of realized like there was no like niche to it. Like why would anybody who doesn't know me stumble upon this and be like, oh, I want to watch this? You know, what about this is interesting to me? So then I tried to think, what is a good category that is kind of untouched in the podcast world because it's so saturated, but like also something that could bring in a general audience without me being like having a platform or being famous already. And then I just thought like relationships is so saturated in like music, entertainment, like specifically movies, stuff like that. Everybody wants a relationship or is happy in their relationship or is sad in their relationship. Everybody wants love. So I figured why not just have like opposite sexes talking about relationships on a podcast? And then kind of just ran with it, and it's been going well since.
No, that makes so much sense because like I think that's like a part of the reason why I started watching it was like I saw you had like posted it and I was like, okay, like I'll give it a listen. And then like I like almost got addicted in a way and I was like, wait, these are kind of good. Like, and so and I like hearing girls like talk about like stuff they've been through because I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, relatability. Like, oh my God, I had the same situation.
And I like all the girls that have been on here. Like they all seem very cool. Like people I'd be friends with or something like that. More friends. Winks to the camera. No, they all seem really, really like genuine and nice and like have been through like similar situations. So it's like it's cool to hear like other people's perspectives and stuff.
For sure. Yeah, I've definitely noticed that. I've been very fortunate with the girls that have come on that everybody's been very cool. Everybody's been cool about like posting clips, posting full episodes. Nobody really has qualms. A couple times I've had to like take out certain segments. Like a couple of the girls are like, can you send me the episode before you post it just because I want to make sure I don't look stupid? And I'm like, yeah, totally fine. So I'll send them the rough cut and then they'll just tell me like, can you take this part out or this part? Like my parents probably don't want to hear that kind of thing. So there's definitely some deleted scenes that nobody's seen before.
Oh, can you show me the I don't bloopers?
I do have bloopers.
Oh, really?
I got some audio clips that are pretty good too.
Oh God.
All right, let's jump into the third Tinder date story. So this one is called The Bill That Was Definitely Not Going to Be Split. I think it's a girl. Yep. Okay. So this girl said, I met up with my Tinder date at a coffee shop. I ordered a latte while he ordered a coffee and 6 appetizers. When he got the last plate, he offered me some, but I declined. When the check came, he asked to split the bill, and I assumed he was joking. I didn't eat his food, and the check was over $100. When I realized that he was dead serious, I told him that I wasn't splitting the bill because I hadn't eaten anything of his. He then said, so? That was your decision. I put down $10 and left.
Oof.
I am 100% with her.
That's a first date, right?
That's a first date. At a coffee shop. And you're dropping $100?
Yeah. And if he asked her to go out, like, I don't know what the situation was, but I'm like...
You should be buying her coffee, probably.
Yeah.
Like, if he asked her out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be pissed. I'd been like, okay, whatever. Like, I'll pay it. But, like, I'd feel too awkward not to.
Would you pay it? Would you
Probably.
split? Oh, my gosh. There's no way I would.
I hate, like, confrontation and, like,
I love it.
Oh, God. You do?
I mean, I kind of do. Like, I'm not afraid to, like, confront somebody. Because I feel like I can.
It depends. If I'm, like, really close with you or, like, in a relationship.
Or, like best friends. Like, let's talk about Lauren. Are you afraid to confront her about something?
If we have a problem, like, I'm pretty good. She's like more of like a closed off person. I feel like she won't like tell you like why she's mad at you.
Right.
But I think the reason why we've like remained such close friends all these years is because like I would like to say I'm pretty good at communicating in our friendship. So it's like if something's bothering me, like I will bring it up, but like in a nice way, like because I hate confrontation. Right. Like I don't want to fight with her because she's like literally my best friend, but and I love her.
Well, yeah, when you love somebody like that though, you don't even want the confrontation period.
Yeah, me and her have been through so much too, so it's like I never like want to hurt her feelings and she never like wants to do the same.
Right. So. Yeah, just that mutual agreement. Like I have friends like that where I'm gonna avoid confrontation because I don't want anything to rise from it, but more so often with like strangers. If somebody like says something to me expecting me to kind of like shy away or kind of like cowered down a little bit, I kind of get like a rush from being like what? Like, you want to say that again? Like that was weird, you know? Like because people kind of get thrown off by that a little bit.
Okay, it like definitely depends because like It depends what I'm feeling that day, honestly.
True.
Because like when I used to work for the Suns, there was this couple. Like I worked as a suite host, so it was just like kind of like guiding people like to their suites and like answering their questions, kind of stuff like that. And so I had this one couple, like we weren't allowed to have anyone who like wasn't in the suites exit out of the suites because like we had problems with people like stealing stuff, like bottles and stuff from suites.
Right.
So and I learned that very quickly because there was these guys that were like super nice to me. They would show up every game, like super great, like older guys, and like I let them exit out of the suites one time and they started stealing bottles and I was like, shoot. Like, so ever since then I've never let someone do it. But there's this couple that tried to like exit out of the suites and I was like, hey, you guys can't exit out of here. And they just like, oh no, it's fine. I was like, hey, you guys can't exit out of here.
Did you hear me?
I think I was just like annoyed that day too because everyone was being so freaking annoying because it was like a finals game too. And I was just like pissed. Like,
and people are probably like
everyone
tipsy.
was just like disrespecting me, and I was like, I won't stand for that.
Right.
So I was like, and I ran up to them and I said, hey, I said get out. So even the security guard was chasing with me too. And he was like, she said get out. And they were like, I guess I got in the girl's face. Not really. And she was being dramatic, honestly. If she ever sees this, you know who you are.
and I know you watch. You're one of the subscribers.
Yeah. And so I was just like, get out, and she was like, oh my God, like, why are you getting in my face? And I was just like, because I said get out. When I say get out, get out. And then the guy was like, what's your name? Like, I'm going to report you. And I said, do it. Like, if I'm in the right here, like, I already know.
Right, you're screwed.
And they like got out and they were like, okay, like, you're going to receive a complaint or something like that. I'm going to get you fired. And I said, well, next time learn to listen.
Right. Sounds good. Yeah. I love it. That's dope. So we went through all the Tinder stories. Now you got to analyze. I want you to analyze my profile and tell me, what it's missing, what's good about it. I will let you know, though, I haven't updated it in...
Should I give it a review?
Yeah,
like
give it a decimal because no decimals is rookie scores. But I want to let you know. I don't go on here very often, so it's kind of lame. This is weird for me.
I still don't really know how to work this app because I've just never had like a Tinder. But
nice.
Yeah. I like the chapstick. Gotta let everyone know.
Yeah.
He keeps his lips moisturized for all you ladies out there.
And don't you forget it.
Oh, you even have like Spotify artists.
Yep.
Travis Scott.
Those are probably old. I probably don't even listen to those guys anymore.
Look at your is it just pictures or? Oh.
I don't even know. You can go to like edit or settings maybe. I don't know.
Okay, about me.
Uh-huh.
And that, kids, is How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of funny.
Lifestyle, Zodiac, pets, job title, hiring director, American Income Life. So you've definitely edited it a little bit since then, huh?
Well, I made that probably 2 years ago, right when I started.
Oh, okay. Oh, you've been there for 2 years?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow. When did you graduate? 2020?
Yeah, 2 years ago. So I think I had re-downloaded. I didn't really have it in
so
college.
You're a year older.
Yes.
I graduated 21.
22. Oh, yeah, 20. So 21. Yeah,
yeah.
A year before you. So you're Elon's grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wide open spaces.
I thought that was funny. I put that in there, and I thought girls would be like, "Oh, that's so funny. I love that song."
Orientation, straight. Should I change it?
Yeah. Questionable. So give it a rating. What are you thinking?
Okay, it's not bad.
But it doesn't. It doesn't like blow up, catch your eye.
The pictures are okay. I would probably choose different ones.
Oof. That hurts a little bit.
Different ones for you. You have better ones. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just totally kidding.
Because some of these kind of look. This one's not bad with you and your friend.
Right.
That one's not bad. This one.
Stupid. Yeah, I hate that one too.
This one.
You don't like that one?
That one's not a bad one.
Oh, okay. Well,
I would take down this one.
Yeah, I hate that one too.
But you don't look bad in it, so I don't know.
It's just douchey. And then that one upside down, too artistic, maybe?
But the rest are pretty much fine.
Okay.
But what? Oh, sorry.
Don't care. It's totally fine.
Just look through your phone real quick.
Yeah,
Right.
Maya is only on Snapchat. You're like, this is a good picture.
Anyways, I'm just gonna help you pick out pictures.
Yeah, low key. We'll probably have to do that after the episode.
Yeah.
So what do you give it a rating? Like 1 to 10 out of all the Tinder profiles you've seen, you know, because you're always on Tinder.
Tinder expert over here.
Yeah, right on. Be honest. I want you to be completely honest.
This is so bad.
Say it. I don't care.
Okay.
It won't hurt my feelings.
Like a 6.
Okay.
But I would like if you chose some better pictures, and you need more recent ones because I feel like those ones are kind of older.
I mean, yeah, they're all from 2 years ago at least.
Yeah, so if you had recent pictures, because you look
different now.
Same but different. You look a little older now.
Still same but different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just different, like older.
Just need
pictures.
to update it.
Yeah.
And they need to see all this scruff that I've been growing. Like, look at all this facial hair that I have now.
I get
like,
that. Yeah. No kidding.
Too funny.
Yeah.
So you're not you don't
6.2.
I'll take that.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Forgot about
no
the
decimal. What a
decimal.
rookie.
Rookie. Not a birdie then.
The episode's over. Thanks for watching, guys. Just kidding. So you haven't really been on Tinder a lot. Like you don't really know.
No, I mean, like I've seen my friends, but like I don't know.
You haven't really gone on there though.
Yeah, it's not that I don't care if people have it or like my friends have had it. I just like I thought about getting it for attention, honestly, because I've been like lonely, but like
you've never had one.
No.
Oh my gosh, you've never even downloaded it.
No dating apps.
Crazy. One of my questions was going to be, have you ever had any luck on dating apps?
Oh god.
So no.
So no.
So what kind of turns you away from it? What is not attractive about Tinder and Bumble and?
I don't know. It's like I don't care if people like meet through it and like end up getting married. I just like I don't want to meet someone on those apps. Like I want like to meet them in like a cool way.
Right, like a genuine way, or like meet at
but like nothing against dating apps. So it's just like I've never had one. Also because like I don't think I could ever get myself to go on a date with someone
from a mobile app.
Yeah, and because I don't really trust people. Like I have like
just trust issues with strangers.
Yeah, so it's just like that too. So it's just like I don't know. I just couldn't do it.
I get it. No, I totally get it. Especially from a girl's standpoint.
Yeah.
I'm actually very surprised that girls on these apps are like so open to meet up.
Yeah.
Like you have no idea who this guy is, especially when it's a date. That means it's like one-on-one probably.
Yeah.
And you're just like going to meet up with him at his house.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You don't know anything about him.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just like.
But from a dude's perspective, you usually don't have anything to worry about.
And
Worst case scenario, you just meet up with another dude, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I should go home.
Yeah, and I don't like. There's like people who like constantly like need those apps to like get like reassurance and stuff like that. Like I don't really.
And you even said like you thought about it because of the attention.
Yeah, and so I did think about getting one, but then I was like, I just can never put myself to actually like get one.
That's not a problem. That's not a bad thing.
One of my friends did say though that she was like, okay, like if I get a Hinge, like. Well, she did have a Hinge, and then she's getting one, or she's like gonna go on it again. But she was like, "Would you go on a double date with me?" I was like, "Yeah, but
that's different." Though.
Yeah, that's different because like I don't have to go on there and like have to like talk to someone.
Right.
I was like, sure, I'd like tag along if you're like uncomfortable or whatever, like you know.
And the cool thing about that, sometimes I'll see like if I jump on here, I'll see some girls like it'll say like Megan and Ashley.
Yeah.
Like we're looking for 2 guys to just hang out with, go on dates together, like. No guarantees on anything, but we just want to like hang out and meet new people.
Yeah.
I think that is a way smarter way to do it as a girl.
I agree. Like if you're going to do it, I feel like do it that way.
Yeah.
Just cause like.
Couple up. Oh my gosh. That's a new app idea.
What is it?
Like if it's a dating app, but you have to.
It's like
double
up. Okay.
Up, yeah.
No, I like
and we'll call it double up.
Yeah, we're gonna make that, guys.
Yeah. Business proposition.
See you next month. Don't steal our idea though.
That's actually great. Yeah. Timestamp.
Yeah.
God.
What is that thing in the movie?
Timestamp? Or it's cut or no and action. I think. Right?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that's called
cut.
though. Yeah. Take 32.
Yeah, no, but
that's a great idea actually.
No, seriously, I feel like that would be a good idea, like for girls, but always have the guys start the conversation.
Right, guys got to start the convo.
Facts. Like if you're down.
Even in real life though.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys got to make the first move, like at least in conversation.
Yeah.
And we did talk about this in another episode. Like the kiss though, if a girl does it, super cool. Like that's dope.
Really?
Yeah, but only like because then, like something about. A guy is expected to do it, but we're always very nervous about it. Mm-hmm. So if a girl did it, it takes off all the pressure. It's like, oh, she does like me. Because if I'm hanging out with you one-on-one, there's some sort of attraction.
Okay, I get that. But it's like, what if she thought you liked her and...
Same thing with guys, though.
Yeah.
You know, same thing both ways. And I think because guys are expected to do it,
okay, yeah,
when the girl does it, it's kind of like, oh, dope, I didn't have to actually do it this time.
Yeah, I think just, like, girls are probably not as, like...
They don't
prone
need
to getting rejected as guys.
Right, exactly.
Like,
which is also, I talked to another girl about it, and she was like, I hate rejection, and I like never have to go through it as a girl, but like I think that's why I don't put myself out there, because I hate it that much. And I was like, guys hate it just as much as you do.
Yeah.
Trust me, we don't like it either.
Yeah.
But
I
don't
see
think
that.
anybody
I think
likes
it
to
just
get
also
rejected.
no, and I think it has to do with like girls' confidence levels too, because it's like I would probably like, oh shoot.
Like going for the kiss, he's like, whoa, hey, chill, bro.
I don't know, but like it's like if I go to like a bar or something, and like if I'm talking to someone and like they're probably not as into me, or like they may be into me, just don't know how to talk to me.
Right.
I'll probably leave. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Right,
like, I'll be like, if you're boring, because like I'm a conversationalist. Like,
you like to talk.
Yes.
Same.
Like, I don't shut up.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
that's like my thing.
I know.
Like,
I had to make a podcast because I wasn't talking enough, obviously.
Really?
I mean, no, but that's the concept, is you're just chit chatting all day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I know. I just like, yeah. I will always like make conversation with people and stuff like that.
Right.
Like,
very social.
Yeah, but it's like, if I'm like asking you like, oh, what's your name? And like they're like, oh, what's your name? How are you? Like, where are you from? And like say like, I'm like, okay, I'm from Seattle, and they don't ask like another question, I'm like, I'm probably gonna leave.
Right.
Honestly.
Like this isn't it.
Yeah.
You're not fulfilling your tasks.
Exactly. Because I'm like, okay, I can't be the only one like making conversation.
Same thing with girls though. I've noticed that too. There are certain girls that you're like, you'll ask them a question like, oh, where are you from? Like Seattle. And we're like,
yeah,
and what else about you?
Yeah.
So, like, go ahead.
So it can be both ways. I guess
Right.
it's not just a guy thing, but I guess because I only talk to guys.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And me, I only talk to girls. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, oh, you're straight.
Yeah, I know. Find my profile. All right, now you're gonna analyze my Grindr profile.
Oh god.
All right, we do have a bird caller. Somebody called in. They wanted to ask you a question. So, we'll play it, and then we'll listen to it, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Perfecto. So here is our bird caller for today.
Hey, this is Ross from New Jersey, and my question for the Birdwatching Podcast is, what is your idea of a perfect first date?
All right, so Ross from New Jersey was asking, what is your, interpretation of what a perfect date might look like?
Okay, that's a really good question.
That is a
honestly.
good question.
Yeah, because like there's some people who like just like fancy dinners and stuff like that,
Right.
and like that's awesome too. Like that's nice, like every once in a while. But I'm like, okay, like if say I just like randomly met you, you know, and like I don't know, I want to be like spontaneous, like do like plan like a fun date for like our first date, you know,
Yeah.
like. And I feel like that's kind of hard though, because like I don't want to put like all like the pressure
on him.
Yeah,
Right.
so I'm like I can give you ideas, but like
Yeah, true.
yeah, but like it'd be fun to do like something cool, like yeah, go get food, but like you can make it like a picnic, you know, like grab takeout and go to like watch a sunset somewhere, or go watch like I've heard people like go watch the planes, like whatever.
Oh
fly by,
yeah.
or something like that. Like that sounds cool. Like.
So kind of just going above and beyond what's expected, because I think every guy thinks like first date, like, okay, we're going to get food, probably going to get food. But like if you're just going to sit down at the same restaurant you always go to, or like you bring it to like an Applebee's or something, not that special.
Yeah, just
so
like
maybe you
it'll
get
make
food.
me like remember it more and be like, okay, like even if we never talked about that again, like I will always remember that date, you know?
Yeah.
Be like, that was cool. I expect that for every time.
Like you got higher expectations now.
Yes.
I went on a first date with this girl one time, and we went to a sushi place, sat down, chatted for a while, had a couple drinks, and then I took her to Wonder Spaces. Have you ever been to Wonder Spaces? It's in I think it's in Scottsdale.
Okay.
So it's this interactive like art room kind of.
Yeah, okay.
Have you
That's
been
what I
there
thought
before?
it was.
It's in the mall, I think.
Okay.
So we went there afterwards, and I had like an absolute blast. Like it didn't even feel like we were actually on a date. It just felt more like two people who didn't know each other hanging out for the first time, but it felt like we'd been friends for a while.
Yeah.
And it was super cool. And then we went back to her place, watched like some TV, and then I went home.
Yeah.
And I had a blast.
Cool. That's cool. You know what else would be like a fun one?
What?
Would be at the Fashion Square Mall.
Yeah.
There's it's called like the Selfie World, and
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, and they have like a bunch of like different different backdrops, and you can take like, I think it's like, I don't know, $20 a person or something,
right?
And you go and like take pictures and stuff like that, and it should be fun to like
that is cute.
Do that for fun, like even if you don't like hang out with them again. I don't know, it's like you always have that memory,
the memories, and you have the pictures to remember it too.
Yeah,
I was talking to my roommate. He just went on a first date. Shout out Jake. What's up, Jake? He always watches. So he took this girl out to one of my favorite places. Actually, they went to Two Hippies.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
So they went there, and then they decided to go to Castles and Coasters, and there was a photo booth in there, and she was like, oh my gosh, we should do the photo booth. He didn't have enough credits on his card, so then he went to go get more credits, and they were like, sorry, the cash register's closed, like you can't. So then he was like kind of sad that like they couldn't get the photo booth, because there was something cute about doing like photos on your first date.
Yeah, no,
like something to look back on.
Exactly. That's why I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, like go to Selfie World or something.
Right, that is a good idea.
Or
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, giving you date ideas.
Yeah, right.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Everyone who's on Tinder right now, swiping right on Jack.
Yeah,
I'm giving him all his ideas.
Right.
So
right.
Be thankful.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Too funny. All right, so the next segment we're gonna be talking about relationships a little bit, diving into boyos, talking about guys. First question for you. Has your perception of attractiveness changed since the beginning of college? Which it has.
For sure.
Yeah. So you used to kind of be into like the surfer guy, maybe even stoner vibe a little bit?
Yeah.
Kind of a little bit.
Yes, I was definitely into like more like the bad boy.
Right.
Whatever you call it.
I think every girl goes through that phase though. For real.
Especially girls that were like, didn't have a past like me. Like I was more like innocent when you got to college.
I actually think more so often like an innocent girl is kind of looking for like the opposite of what she is.
Yeah.
So like there is something attractive about a guy who's like, oh, he doesn't care about anything, you know?
Yes.
So I get that.
Very true.
So then from that, where are you at now? What kind of stands out to you?
Like are we talking about physical or like personality wise or both?
Either way. Yeah, both.
Physical, I'm very picky either way, like personality and or like
physical and personality.
A little bit, yeah, just because like unless you have a really cool personality, then that can outweigh. But like yeah, I'm pretty picky because like I don't know, I know what I bring to the table, so I'm like I'm just kidding. I'm not saying like I'm just like no.
Time stamp.
Yeah, I'm not conceited, I swear. No, not cool. Looks wise. Yeah. I guess like attractiveness, physical, more like I like guys who are built. So not like bodybuilder type, but like
bigger body dudes. Like
yeah, like I don't know.
Like Elon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just someone who I know can like lift me
up.
Right. So,
right.
Not saying like 200 pounds, but like, anyways.
No, but like a guy who looks like he could like pick you up and like be the provider, be the dude, like the man.
Masculine man.
Right.
Like I do like that.
I'm gonna be flexing for the rest of the episode. Just kidding.
Yeah, a little bit like more built. Like if you're you're like taking care of yourself. I like that.
Right. And then personality wise, what kind of stands out to you? Is it like patience, sense of humor?
Sense of humor for
sure.
I feel like that's for a lot of girls though.
I do too.
It's like I think I'm kind of funny.
Yeah.
So like if I'm only making you laugh, and I've definitely talked to guys like that where I've like only been the one making them laugh, and like I said, I don't shut up, so it's like I'll just keep talking, and they're just like the only ones laughing, and I'm like, and they'll say something like, anyways, I was like, I'll make you laugh because it's like easier, but like I don't know if if I'm the only one like making them laugh, it's like kind of hard to find like that attraction towards them, and but I don't know, like. I don't know. That sense of humor, and then just like
kind-hearted, kind of like good heart, good dude.
Good heart, good dude. Loyalty. So I feel like that's
loyalty's huge.
It is,
and
nowadays.
It's like kind of dwindling nowadays. Like it's harder to find than it used to be.
Yeah, I just like know people close to me that I've had like relationships where it's like gone downhill. So it's kind of like changed my perspective. Like just. People really close to me, so it's just hard to like I don't know, loyalty is definitely a big one for me.
Loyalty is big,
because it's like,
especially in girls, because you got a lot of guys now who are not loyal. Like there's just, I don't know. We could take a deep dive into this if we wanted to, but loyalty is big on both ends.
No,
because
exactly.
everybody's getting a little bit more. What's the word? Like, not promiscuous, but like kind of like that. Well, everybody kind of just thinks like my happiness comes first, so whatever makes me happy, I'm gonna do. And then if it interferes with your happiness, I really don't care. Yeah. Because there's so many options out there. Everybody's dating now, so it's like.
And it's like the thing is like with our generation now, because I've seen like videos about this too, like on TikTok and stuff.
Right.
And it's like you're always going to feel like you can find better out there. Like there's always going to be better out there.
Grass is greener
like,
kind of mentality.
Yeah, like there's always going to be better out there, but like you can't just like expect that in every relationship. Like, oh, he's not the best I can get, so I'm going to go find someone else. Because like everybody's better in their own ways too. Like different personalities, like different types of people. So it's like, yeah, there can be better someone else like who acts like this, but like I don't know, it's like there's always better out there, but it's like
not always. Like like you think there is, and I think that's where a lot of divorce rates going crazy right now. So a lot of people think that way, like I'm not happy right now, like there has to be something better out there for me. Not necessarily. Like the guy that you're with could be like the one, and you just don't realize it because you have this perspective of, oh, I'm not happy in this specific moment. Somebody out there could be making me happy 100% of the time.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's what I meant. Like,
cut forward to that moment.
Like everybody's gonna think because like they see TikToks and like they're like, oh my God, this guy's doing this for this girl.
Right.
Like
my guy should be doing that for me.
Yeah. Right. Don't get me wrong. I've definitely been one of those girls.
Right.
So,
no, I've been that guy too. Like in relationships.
Yeah. So it's like that's why I hate TikTok sometimes, but I do still watch it. So.
Yeah, same. There's the thing about, not to get into a rabbit trail because we keep doing that, but TikTok for me is like, the thing I don't like about it the most is I will jump on a TikTok and I'll actually like physically have a tough time like getting off of the app. Like for real, I'll be like scrolling. I'll be like, all right, one more video, and then I'll go again. I'll be like, okay, one more, like
it's
one
so
more.
Hard.
It's crazy.
Until I'm just like, oh my God, okay.
Yeah, like turn it off.
Like I literally have to just throw my phone. Like I need to get this done. Throw it out the balcony or whatever into the pool.
That is so funny.
No kidding.
All right, here's your next question for relationships. When you picture the perfect guy, what does he physically look like? Oh, we just talked about that kind of.
Yeah.
So kind of like a burly man, like lumberjack build almost.
Yeah. Like freshman year, it was probably like I said, surfer dude. Yeah. Like 6-pack abs. Like,
long hair.
Yeah, still kind of built. So I always just like that. Like.
Yeah, got kicked out of college on violations.
Yes. Oh God.
So hot.
Give it to me. No.
But now it's kind of transitioned to more like provider build. Yeah.
Yeah, like I like a masculine man, like not when they're like an asshole, but like like just like masculine and
but also like gentle, like a gentle giant.
Yeah.
But like will protect you if he has to.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you got it, like you nailed it. No, but that wasn't physical though, I feel like, was it?
It's physical.
Yeah,
physical. It's like build. It's like body type kind of.
Yeah. I'm not like specific about like eyes or like hair or like stuff like that. I'm not like height wise, like I've dated guys like taller and shorter, so it doesn't like that could care less, honestly.
Interesting. I don't think that's very common in girls nowadays.
Yeah.
I was talking to my sister-in-law who's from England, and height is like not even a thing. Nobody cares about height. Like girls will date guys shorter than them all the time.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. In the States, it's like probably numero uno. Like number one, he has to be taller than me, or he has to be 6 foot, or he has to be whatever. And like it's just kind of weird to look at cultures and how they differentiate based on what is like important.
Yeah.
And American girls seem to like guys who are really tall.
Yeah.
It's just like kind of how it is.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, like it's not, I feel like if you are a tall girl though, like I can understand like wanting someone like tall, because like
yeah,
but because every girl, most girls I feel like do want someone a little bit taller than them,
right, which makes sense, to a certain extent.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know, yeah, I definitely want someone taller than me, but that's also not hard to do because I'm freaking like
5'3", 5'2",
5'1.5", 5'2".
5'1.5". Yeah, because no decimals are rookie
yes,
scores.
Exactly. Sorry,
all right, here's your next one. What's hotter, a cop or a firefighter?
Probably a firefighter.
Yeah, putting out fires. I'm actually with you. Something about the idea of like a dude you know, like the hat on, like the helmet on, the mustache, like the whole 80s vibe, like just the overalls, no shirt underneath.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Putting a great picture in my mind.
I'm
right
actually
now.
curious, like, if any of the fan base thinks I'm gay. I'm not kidding. I really think, because, like, sometimes I'll make jokes like that, and I'm sure people who don't know me, they're like, is he gay? Like, does he like guys? Yeah, questionable.
You should put that in your
questionable. Yeah. It's complicated.
Yeah. Could go either way.
I agree with you, though. I think firefighters are probably more attractive than cops. Don't get me wrong. Cops can be, you know, super cool, too.
Yeah.
But something about a firefighter is like...
Yeah, I think it's just, like, I don't know, the uniform, they can carry, like, a big hose, like, and climb a ladder. Oh my God. Stop it.
Is it hot in here?
No, I don't know. Honestly, though, like, I probably wouldn't date a firefighter, though, because they have, like, a reputation from what I've heard. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say something else, more so, like, in a line of, like, work where it's dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Because talking to people who, like, date cops and stuff, like, I can't even imagine what that's like. Like, they go on duty and you're like, oh, yeah, hopefully I see him come home tonight. So like, sometimes it doesn't work that way.
Same thing with, like, military people.
Exactly.
Like, my older sister's dating, well, he just got out of the military, but he was.
In the military, yeah.
Yeah, so it's, like, that's hard because it's, like, oh, my God, like, they have to go on deployment and, like, oh, my God, I just couldn't imagine.
No, me neither.
So
yeah, no, I get it. I get like the pros and cons of the situation. Obviously, there's an attractiveness level that gets tied into like the fact that they are putting themselves on the line, but then there's also like the scare of like he is on the line. Do I have to worry about anything? So I get both sides of that.
Yeah, that's tough.
All right, here is your next one. Do girls get antsy about seeing all of their friends getting married on Instagram? Because I've been seeing a lot of people getting married on Instagram nowadays.
Yeah.
And it even makes me kind of antsy. Like, it's... And I'm a guy, so I don't think it's as impactful on my life. But, like, from a girl's perspective, you guys obviously think more than us about, like, that kind of aspect of life. Does it ever get worrisome seeing people on Instagram getting married and you're like, oh, I'm still single, not married, not engaged, nothing?
To me, it's not on Instagram. It's my friends. Like, if a lot of like my friends around me are getting like engaged or married, that's when I get antsy.
I get that.
Yeah, it depends. Like on Instagram, pictures, no, but like if I see like a wedding video, I'm like, oh God, that gets me. You know? I'm like, am I ever gonna get married? No, I'm kidding. No, but it's like you think that. Yeah, I mean, I have 3 older sisters who are they all got married at 19 and 20. So
man.
They got married really young.
Crazy.
But like...
So you're the young pup who hasn't gotten married yet. Right.
So, and like I had...
And you're not even old though. Like you're not old
23,
at all.
So
right. You have so much time.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm almost 25 and I'm not even like... close.
Yeah.
Seriously. Do you want to get married?
Next week. We're getting love. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, I mean, because, I'm only 23, but, like, I'm also turning 24 in October. True. So that kind of scares me because I'm like, well, in my head, I'm like, okay, you have to be with someone at least a year or a year and a half or 2 years or whatever. And then then by that time, I'm going to be, like, 26. Right. And then we have to get married. How long are you going to be engaged for? Sorry, I'm just, like, going on. No, you have to be engaged for, like, what? I don't know, 6 months, 9 months, maybe, yeah. And then you want to like have time to like just before be with your spouse, right? So then I'm like,
you're like kids at 32. Like I can't do this.
I can't do that. Like
I'm never gonna get.
I want to have my first kid before I'm 30. Right. So, but I had a plan for myself, like graduating high school.
I'll tell you mine after yours.
Okay,
go ahead.
So when I graduated, like I said, like you, I went to a private Christian school.
Yep.
Growing up, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna meet someone like. Freshman or sophomore year, we're gonna date for a little bit, and then by senior year, I'm gonna have a ring by spring, and we're gonna get married that summer.
Cuffed up.
And
yeah.
And so that was like my plan, you know. Like I was like, okay, I have to get married by like senior year.
Right.
And so freshman year rolls around, I was like, okay, no luck. Sophomore year rolls around, okay, no luck. Junior year, yeah, I did have a boyfriend. And then senior rolls around, like we broke up, and then. I was with no one. I was like, all right,
this is not looking good.
I totally thought it was like junior year, you know, like this was gonna be.
Yeah, this is the one. It has to be.
Yeah, and then, you know, and then that didn't work out. So then it was just like when I graduated college, I was like, oh shoot, but like now when I look back on it, I'm like, I couldn't imagine myself like being married right now.
Right.
But like the thing is, probably I can't imagine it because I haven't been with someone like consistently, you know. So,
Right, like the one.
Yeah.
So for me, it was before I got to college, I was dating a girl. So I was like, okay, probably we'll probably date throughout college, which so dumb looking back now. Like if I could talk to freshman Jack, I'd be like, dude,
shut up,
dude, you're an idiot. Okay. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do taste tests around the world, and we're gonna kind of stick in the ballpark of balling on a budget. So we tried the Four Loko. Now we're gonna be trying out a couple different things. First one we're gonna try is Spam. So I fried up some Spam while we took a break. I've never tried Spam before in my life.
I have tried it just because, like I said, my best friend, like her family tries a bunch of like weird food. I feel like they just like a bunch of different things.
Right.
So I feel like I would never have tried it if they like had never made it. But
do you know what it tastes like?
Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea.
It's not bad.
My assumption is that it kind of tastes like bologna.
Yeah.
Is that what it tastes like?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, like.
Did I cut these too thick?
No.
Okay.
Like, I feel like that's how you cut it.
Okay. All right,
We're gonna like.
knock and dock it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We gotta put it in my mouth.
Knock it and dock it. It's good.
Really? It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not great.
Yeah, it's like, it's really, kind of falls apart in your mouth. That's like the one thing I don't like about it. It's very salty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like the only thing that makes it kind of good. I feel like salt.
Not bad. Not terrible. So salty.
Yeah.
Like,
my friend made it for me, and she put it in a bowl with like rice and seaweed.
Okay,
so
that'd be
it
better.
wasn't bad.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know.
I think if I did it again, I'd slice it thinner.
Yeah.
And treat it more like Canadian bacon almost.
Mhm.
Like try to really fry it.
Yeah.
I think I cut it too thick.
That's probably what it is. But it's not bad.
I do have a rating. Do you have a rating?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go first?
Sure. I'll give it a 6.8.
Okay. I'm going to go a little bit lower, but
Okay.
same ballpark. I'm going to go 5.7.
Okay.
I think it's like good enough. If somebody gave it to me, I could eat the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if I bought it and it was the first time I tried it, I probably wouldn't finish it.
Yeah. Like, I usually don't go out of my way to buy it, but...
No. Not terrible, though.
Mm-mm.
Not super upset. All right, do you want to hand me that plate?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried Vienna sausages?
I don't think so.
So they come in this little can. And I actually watch a guy on TikTok. Oh, shit. I watch a guy on TikTok. And he's like this trucker dude. He's like, what's up, TikTok? Like that.
Uh-huh.
And he always eats like stuff like this. And he always drinks the juice. So I'm going to drink the juice. Even though
God.
I really don't want to. All right, here. I'm going to... This was my fork. The other one fell on the ground.
Okay.
Are you okay with using this
yeah,
fork?
okay.
All right, cool.
Let me see.
They kind of just look like little mini weenies. But they are submerged in juice. Do you want to dive in with a fork and snag one?
I want to smell it first. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. That looks
So the second thing we're trying is the
awful.
Vienna sausages. They come in a little can.
Ew. It looks so gross. I'm not eating this whole thing. There's no way.
There's a garbage underneath if you want to throw it away. I'm going to try the juice quick because he always tries it, so I have to.
Okay. Wait, I kind of want to try it too.
Do you?
try it first.
Okay.
Knock it, dog it.
Knock it, dock it. Oh my gosh, I don't... It's just like hot dog water, isn't it?
Probably. Oh my god, that smells awful.
Nah, not terrible. Not as bad as I was expecting. It has a flavor to it, but it's not...
Let me see.
It kind of... try to think of it as like ramen noodle juice, kind of. It's got a sharp taste to it, though.
That's tough. That's tough.
These kind of... They look like uncooked weenies.
Yeah. Ugh.
All right, knock it.
Yeah.
And dock it. Flavor's not bad. Texture is not what I was hoping for.
No, I can't even eat this whole thing.
Okay. You know what?
It's too like.
It's so mushy.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I hate things like that. If
Same.
it's too mushy, I can't.
Not a huge fan of it.
Yeah.
But the flavor's not terrible.
Yeah. You can put that on the plate unless you want to finish it. I don't know.
I don't hate the flavor. I don't like the texture, but I don't hate the flavor.
The flavor's not bad. It's just because it's really salty.
I'm going to go 5.3 for the Vienna sausages.
Oh, God. I'm going to go lower.
Go for it.
3.9.
4.3. 3.9?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's got a...
It's that mush. Like, I can't.
But if I was really balling on a budget, like, I know those are like, what, 80 cents?
Oh, really?
They're like super duper cheap. So you can't even imagine it's real meat. Like, I don't know what we just ate.
Processed.
Yeah. It's probably like...
Filling our bodies with crap right now.
Yeah. All right, let's get some ramen noodles into us.
We're just throwing up an hour later.
So this one, we're actually going to do something a little bit different. This is based on my college experience. So what we would do sometimes is we wouldn't cook the ramen noodles. We would like
eat them
raw, but we'd pour a little bit of seasoning on them.
Okay.
And then we'd eat them almost like chips.
I've definitely done that before.
Yeah. And I know I love this. Like, weirdly.
Do you eat it like occasionally?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
But I used to. Oops. Shoot, I mean. Sorry, Mom. Oh, man.
Does your mom watch your videos?
Yeah, all of them.
Really? That's
Yeah.
so cute.
I'm making an absolute
Shout out
mess.
Mama Jaeger.
Yeah, shout out Mama Yags.
What's your name?
Thanks for tuning in, Kelly.
Kelly. Shout out Kelly.
All right. Feel free to make a mess on the tabletop. Totally fine. It's gonna fall through, like the noodles.
Okay.
But pour a little bit onto like a corner. Then we're gonna try it out.
Oh, this is hard.
It's all right if you make a mess on the table.
Okay.
I'm gonna clean it off after the episode. All right. Ooh, this is bringing me back hard right now. This is a little bit thicker than I usually do because I'd split it in half. But
yeah.
let's not knock it and dock it.
Okay, yeah. No.
All right, try it out.
Okay.
That's bussin'.
That's good.
I love that. All right, I have my rating.
Okay.
For real, and it might be the nostalgic aspect because we used to do this all the time in the dorms in the apartments. I'm gonna give it like an 8.1.
Really?
I love it. It's like the best chip ever.
I'll give it like a 7.3 because it's really salty. That's
Still,
my thing.
yeah. Everything cheap is super salty. Why is that? Just preservatives, maybe?
Probably to not taste all the crap in it.
True.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give your? Do you want to give me your chunk?
Yeah. Sure. I'll just. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can just leave the this seasoning.
Okay.
If you're okay with
I'll
that.
lick it off later.
All right, sweet. So that was Taste Us Around the World, balling on a budget. So if you're a college kid and you're looking for some new snacks, I'd say we probably recommend the ramen and maybe the Spam. But I don't think you have to go after the Vienna sausages. Those aren't too good. And I really don't like the Spam either, but make sure to wash it down with a Loco USA 4 Loco.
Yum.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny if we were like sponsored by 4 Loco? Wouldn't that be cool?
We would have to shotgun it.
We would have to shotgun
We
it.
would have to.
The whole episode we're just like
What?
dizzy.
Crazy.
I'm at like right here still. Like so high up still.
Same.
Yeah.
Like it's I barely like when I sip it, it's like little
I
sip.
know, me too.
I'm like that's like how I am though. I feel like with normal drinks
Really?
too.
Yeah, me too. Oh no.
I have
not
chugged
necessarily.
drinks, but it's really hard.
I can drink a
chug.
beer kind of fast. Like I'll keep sipping on a beer, fine. But like a soda or like a pop, like Dr. Pepper or something like that.
Yeah.
I drink it so slow, and I can't even really finish a 12-ounce can anymore.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
No.
It's like so sweet now.
Yeah.
It's sweeter than it used to
when
be.
I was
feel
like in high school, I used to love like super sugary drinks. Like I'm not kidding you. My friends know this. We would go to Starbucks almost all the time, and I'd get a venti iced caramel macchiato, and I would drink it before we got to school, and it was probably like 5 minutes away, like the whole thing. I just loved it so much, and now I like cannot finish a venti at all.
Really?
No.
Just so sweet.
Yeah. Still
So
love
much
Starbucks.
sugar.
Shout out if you want
Shout
to
out
sponsor
Starbucks.
me.
Yeah. If you want to sponsor the podcast, feel free to.
I'm from Seattle.
Dope. All right, so that was Taste Test Around the World. Next game we're gonna play, Would You Rather, and this pretty much finishes up the episode. But first, Would You Rather for you. Would you rather wake up every day with a different superpower that you don't get to pick, or pick one and have to stick with it forever?
Every day with a different superpower.
You think so?
Yeah.
But like, what if you woke up one day and it was like, you fart rainbows?
I'm like, no, everyone will forget me. It's fine.
That's true. I mean,
I would stay in my room probably the whole day.
or you just like figure out what it is in the morning and figure out if you are gonna stick home.
Yeah, I'm like,
or go
like
out.
if I'm farting Skittles, like, heck yeah, I would love that. Like, taste the rainbow.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, people like lining up next to your butt.
Yeah. I'm just
I think I'm with you. I think there would be something fun about waking up every day with a different one. But
Yeah.
like, let's say you got one that you really liked. Like you woke up on a Thursday and it's like, you can fly as fast as you want for as long as you want. And you're like, oh man, I really only get this for 24 hours though.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow's going to be, burping spam cans.
Yeah.
Like something
I
like
feel like the one that I would want is zapping into like different places.
Oh, like time travel.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Time travel, or just like, oh, I want to be in Italy right now. You know?
Like transportation.
Transportation, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like time travel would be cool. Like, I don't even, what would you want more, transportation or time travel?
That's a
like,
good
that's hard.
question.
Because I'm like, okay, well, if I just want to be at work in like well, I mean, I work from home, but like,
Right.
I'm also a person that's like late to everything too.
Even your at-home job.
So, like, that would be nice for that aspect, but I don't know, like, time traveling would be really cool just because I would love to see, like, how it was back then.
I think I'm going to take time traveling over transporting, even though transporting's so cool. Like, if you could just zap your way into England and hang out with, like, friends, family,
but
or,
you
like...
could do that time traveling, I guess, too, so...
True, you could. That's a
what I'm
loophole.
saying, like...
I think the craziest thing is, like, if you're transporting, you could still fly out to England. If you have the money for it, if you have the time for it, you could still do it. Time travel is not even like obtainable for anybody.
Yeah.
Like nobody can go back in time, even if you're the richest person on the planet. So I think I'm going to take time traveling.
Yeah, now when you put it like that, I guess time traveling for sure.
But butterfly effect, I wouldn't want to mess anything up in the future.
True.
You know,
I
like
probably wouldn't want to go in the future because I don't want to see like what I'm doing. I kind of want to keep it like a surprise.
Yeah.
So I'd want to go like only back in time.
Yeah.
Like to memories or
memories would be so cool.
Memories were just like see how it was like back then for other people. Just like other people's like relationships, you know?
Like courting or like going back to the Oregon Trail, like just trying to survive.
Yeah. Where it's like mainly like the guys are just coming up to you and like no phones or anything. Or, like, I don't
Everything
know,
has to be face-to-face chit-chat.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I think the only thing that excites me about going into the future is seeing... We talked about this on either the last episode or the first episode of season 2. Going into the future and seeing your grandkids or your great-great-grandkids, like seeing what they look like it's your kids' kids. So, like, what do they look like? What's our bloodline kind of going to be in 70 years?
So you want more like... You're like wanting to go more in the future and see like your grandkids.
Not necessarily. I think that's the only thing that intrigues me about the future. Future or past? Past.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Past.
Same.
I'd want to see what's going on like in the 80s. I've always thought about like what would it be like going back to the 80s and like going to my dad's high school and like interacting with him and seeing if like we would get along kind of thing. Even though I know that he's my dad, like would he be like, oh, like this kid's weird? Or,
No, same,
like,
yeah.
like that,
I'm like, are you a lot like your dad?
Yeah, I think we'd get along.
Me too.
Or we'd bash heads because we're so similar.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like me and my dad are very similar.
Me too.
And like my mom says that too. She's like, your dad's daughter. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, my dad says the same thing. He's like, you're a lot like me. Usually when he gives me life lessons, that's what he starts with. Is like, look, you're a lot like me. I get it. I know why you're doing this, but like, I had to learn it. You have to learn it too. Like, you got to stop, kind of thing. So
what does
cool.
he give you lessons about?
Everything, anything and everything. Sometimes they get annoying, but like once I get into retrospect of the situation, I'm like, so thankful for a dad like that who can like teach me in areas that I need to work on because he's gone through the same things. But in the moment, I'm like, oh, okay, stop. Like, just get out of my hair a little bit. Like, it's so annoying. But I think that's every kid.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I feel like my parents, like, were like that, but a little different because, like, with Romanian parents, it's like you respect them.
Right.
Like, yeah, like, we grew up a little different. Like, I feel like I would say, like, growing up with foreign parents is a lot different than American parents.
For sure.
Just because, like, we get discipline. I mean, like, I'm sure, like, American kids, too. I'm not saying, like, it's different. But, like, I got disciplined.
More
and,
strict.
like, yeah. So, like, growing up in high school, it's why I never partied or anything like that. Like, I respected my parents, and I respect what they think of me. So, I don't know. Like, I never, like, want to do anything to, like,
disappoint them.
Yeah.
Right.
Never.
I'm in the same boat. And I think part of it is, like, private school. Going to private school and like being in kind of a bubble a little bit. And my parents were pretty strict when I was growing up.
Yeah.
I think probably more strict than most American parents. But I've definitely seen like foreign parents and their kids are like so much more respectful of their parents. Like they respect them, you know, as an authority figure. They have the best interest in mind, like that kind of thing. And then I also see American kids who are like, oh, mom, get out. Like, get out of my room. Like, you're embarrassing me.
My mom
Foreign
would
parents would be like,
smack me.
psh,
No,
yeah.
like, actually, though. Like,
for real.
They're like,
but that's why you don't act like that.
Yeah, they're pulling me aside in the grocery store. And,
Yeah.
Like, and
smacking you with
talking
cabbage.
to me in Romanian, like.
Oh, that's probably scary.
Yeah, it is. So.
Like, okay, sorry.
Yeah. So, you don't mess with that.
Right. All right, here's your next one. Would you rather be an extremely smart asshole or super sweet idiot?
Extremely smart asshole.
Yeah, me too.
It's just.
It is
funny.
what it is.
It's
yeah.
funny.
I think if you're super smart, you can adjust to social situations. So even though you're kind of a butthead, you can understand that like you're being a butthead if you're smart. If you're just a super sweet idiot, you're kind of just like a Dumbo. Like you're sweet, but there's nothing.
No one's attracted to the super sweet idiot.
No, not really. Unless you like really are sick at hockey or something, then it might be
yeah,
cool.
you have something like on the side that you do that's really cool. Like you're a pro athlete.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what your niche is.
That's your appeal.
Niche, whatever.
I always mess up on
niche.
that. I think you can say either way.
Okay, cool.
Niche or niche.
Yeah.
But I agree.
But
I'm with
like
you.
Yeah.
Rather be a smart asshole.
Me too.
All right, here's your next one. Would you rather spend a year in jail or skip forward 2 years?
Skip forward 2 years.
Same. And I think it's just because I don't want to be in jail.
Yeah, that and like it's just 2 years, you know?
Right.
Like that's when I'm like 25.
Right.
26.
And you got to assume that those 2 years you're probably not in jail or doing anything like super dumb.
And I'm like, I could be in a relationship by then, or I could be still single. Like,
I'd like to know.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm curious, you know?
I think I agree with you on that one too. Skipping 2 years ahead doesn't seem that bad because in those 2 years, I can't imagine myself going to jail or making any big mistakes. It'd kind of be fun to see where I'm at in 2 years.
Yeah,
Not that I don't want to enjoy that time, but spending a year in jail is just like, that's actually wasting a year.
Like I would way rather jump 2 years.
Same. That was a pretty easy one,
I could be like a millionaire for only 2 years.
Who knows? A couple raises from Nordstrom's Rack.
Yeah.
Shout out
Nordstrom.
Sponsor us. All right, this is your last would you rather. Would you rather have unlimited get out of jail free cards or a key that opens any door in the world?
A key that opens any door in the world.
Same. We're totally on the same wavelength. I think it would be cool to like to a certain extent, but you get bored of committing felonies.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, okay, this is stupid.
That's like.
And I'm not really a murderer. So.
Yeah, same. Thank God, right?
Yeah,
like,
thank God. But
otherwise I'm running out of here. But but no, a key that opens any door in the world. Like that's so cool.
That is dope.
Like any door in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like what if there was like a door that's been closed for like years and
hundreds of years.
You couldn't find the key, or I don't know. It's just like that would be cool.
That would be cool. As long as you weren't opening doors to like get into jail and then you don't have the unlimited jail free cards, you know, like get out of jail free cards.
It's like, what if you can't get out?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But opening every door is super cool. There are definitely doors that people are like, nobody's been in there for, 1,000 years, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like that stuff. But it'd also be a shame if it got in the wrong hands and people are just like robbing you.
True. True. Yeah, you can have access to anybody's household.
Yeah. That's tough.
Got to be in the right hands for sure. Well, that was my last Would You Rather question, and that actually wraps up the episode. Ooh. So, Lavi, thanks so much for coming over. Guys, thanks so much for showing up. We appreciate you. Leave some comments below. What do you think about the episode? What do you think about Spam and Vienna Sausages and uncooked ramen noodles?
Nasty. All of them.
We will see you next Monday.
Yes. Thank you for having me, by the way.
Of course. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it. I had a blast.
Mm-hmm, me too.
Peace.
Peace. It was a lot better than I thought. Yeah.